How's it going, guys? Bainey here, and welcome back to Facebook Ads for Small Businesses, where I show small business owners exactly how to run Facebook ads for their business so they don't have to pay someone like me thousands of dollars a month to do it for them. In today's video, guys, video 8, I'm going to show you how to install the Facebook tracking pixel on a Shopify site, briefly explain how to do it on a WordPress site. I'm going to show you how to do it on a Wix website and also a Squarespace site. So I'm going to cover as many of the most popular websites as I can, and hopefully yours fits into one of those categories. You've probably heard me talk about the Facebook tracking pixel before. The Facebook tracking pixel is essentially just a bit of code that goes on your website that allows Facebook to track website visitors that come from your ads and stuff like that, so they can attribute, you know, this sale to this ad, or this add to cart to this ad. So they just know it's all tracked correctly from your ads to your website and back. So it's very important. If you haven't got this Facebook pixel installed on your website, you should not be running ads because you're wasting money because nothing's being tracked. So before I get into it, guys, if you're following along and you like the content I put out, if you think it's valuable, you're following along and you're implementing these strategies for your own business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us, hit that like button. And if you get stuck on anything, feel free to leave a question in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. So let's just jump into it. I'm going to assume you're logged into your Facebook Business Manager. It's going to look something like this. Make sure you are on the right ad account. So I'm just, for example purposes, I'm going to use a brand new ad account today. So I'm going to pick this one. So yours should look very similar to mine. And the way we first create a pixel is we find the business settings section. So it's either here or here or here. We'll just click this. We want to create a pixel to start off with. So yours will look something like this. Scroll down to data sources, go to pixels, and you can create a lot of pixels. What I'll do is create a brand new pixel, and you want to name it the same as your ad account. So mine was ad account 4. That was called full stack 4. If you have a website, you put in there, but it just makes it easier later on to name your pixels the same as your ad account. It's just so it keeps it more organized, stuff like that. Just go continue. Just X out of this for now. I'll show you how to do. I'll show you how to do this later on. So pixel 4, what you need to do is you need to add people to it. So you want to. It depends how many people you've got. You know, add them all in. Make sure. Manage pixel. You also need to add assets. So you want to make it, it's going to be ad account 4. So it just keeps it nice and organized. So pixel 4 is ad account 4 and connect it up like that. So that should be it for now in this section. Now we want to find the pixel code itself, and then I'll show you how to install it on different platforms. So again, come to your settings sections, find Events Manager. This can be frustrating sometimes. You've got to make sure you go to this drop-down box and find that ad account that you're on. So I'm on ad account 4, because if you're in the wrong ad account and you grab the wrong pixel, stuff just doesn't work. So make sure you scroll down to the ad account that you're using. So I'm using ad account 4. There should be no data on it, so it's going to be pretty much a blank screen. It should be exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, perfect. And your pixel should be over here, so full stack 4 with the pixel code as well, ending 894. If it hasn't shown up here, it's because you haven't allocated it to that ad account. So go back 2 or 3 steps and follow that and watch that video again. So there's a few different ways we can install this pixel code, and depending on what platform you're using, it can be a little bit different. So I'm going to show you a few different ways today. So just go continue pixel. Now with the iOS 14, they got conversion API. I won't touch on that for now. I'm just going to stick to the basic installation of a pixel. So go to Facebook pixel, connect, install code manually, and I'm just going to pretend that you're using a WordPress site. So what you want to do is you just want to, there's your pixel code there, that's your base code. You just want to copy that. I wouldn't worry about anything else for now. And I don't have a WordPress site that I could use, but if you've got a WordPress site, you probably know a little bit more, a little bit about how they work. You need to go to your add-on section, find the add-on called Insert Headers and Footers for WordPress, install that add-on, and then what you do is you paste that code we just copied. You want to paste it in the header section. So once you install that app, there'll be two big boxes. It will say header section, footer section. You want to paste that code in the header section, and that's how you install the Facebook pixel broadly on a WordPress site. So, you know, most people watching this are probably going to be using Shopify sites, but I just thought I'd show someone who was using a WordPress site as well. So let's finish that. Let's now install this pixel code on a WordPress site. A Shopify site. So at the moment, there's one way to set up the pixel on a Shopify store. It does change from time to time, but I'm just going to set up a brand new Shopify account just so it makes it easy, because this is probably what you're going to look at. So I literally just went and got the free plan. I'm going to show you how to set it up from scratch. So if you've just started a Shopify site, this is what it should look like. Scroll down here into online store on the left-hand side. Go to preferences. You know, fill out all your details, which are probably already filled out. Google Analytics code, I'll do another video on how to get that. But to set up the Facebook pixel on your Shopify site, you want to come down to Facebook pixel and go to set up Facebook. It's going to get you to install the Facebook app. So just scroll down, add sales channel. It will come up here on the left-hand side. And literally what you want to do is you want to go through and you want to connect all your details, which I'm going to do now. Continue. So business manager. Which one are we going to use? So obviously you're only going to have one business manager in there. I've got my client ones as well. Domain verification. If this is verified, great, awesome. But if it's not, just hit skip and you could try it. See what happens. Like I said, I don't even have a URL for that, so we'll just see what happens. But I'm going to show you how to do domain verification in the next video anyway. So if that for some reason doesn't work, just skip it. You're going to only have one ad account here, so it's going to be ad account 1. So just select ad account 1. Mine's ad account 4. Select. This will come up. Just accept the terms and conditions. Accept. Yeah, it's all basic. X out of that. Go done. Okay, so it's just let me know I don't have a payment method set up, which is fine. Go through and select the page that we set up earlier, which should automatically pop up here. Go to connect. You want to turn this on, so data sharing, you want to turn that on to maximum. Select the country, whatever you're in, which I'm in Australia. Go back to data sharing, it might skip over it. Go back to data sharing, go maximum, and go down here and you'll have to select your pixel. So mine was pixel number 4 for ad account 4. Yours will be probably pixel 1 for ad account 1. So yours will just probably say ad account 1. Make sure that's connected. It's probably going to do it automatically, but just go back and double check. Target country, we did that. And then literally just accept terms and conditions. And that, my friend, is how you set up the Facebook pixel on your Shopify site. And a good way to check that is to go onto your website. And then on the top right hand side, if the pixel is installed properly, you'll see this little blue box. This is the Facebook pixel helper. Click that. Pixel number 4, pixel code ending 894. And the way you get this pixel Facebook pixel helper is you go to Google, click type Chrome extensions, go to the Chrome store. In the search box, go Facebook pixel helper. It's a bit slow, so just give it time. It's very slow. Obviously the pick one, the top one. Yours will say add to Chrome. So once you install it, it will pop up here, or it might show up in this little drop-down box. If it's in this little drop-down box, you just want to put a little pin next to it, and that will pin it up here. So then every website you go on that has a pixel installed, it will tell you what that pixel is called and the code. So if you followed that video exactly what I just did, and you went and you go on your website and it doesn't show you, it doesn't come up with this little green 2 or anything like that, it doesn't show you this, you've done something wrong. So you'll have to go back and watch the video again and try it again. So now that I've shown you how to do the Facebook pixel on a Shopify site and a WordPress site very briefly, I don't have a WordPress site that I can show you on. So hopefully what I just said is enough to get you through. If not, I'm going to add a link to someone else's YouTube video who has added the Facebook pixel on a WordPress site. So if you're still confused, if you've got a WordPress site and what I said didn't make sense, go in the description below and I've added a link there, and go ahead and watch that video and they'll walk you through how to do it. So if you've got a Wix website, I'm going to show you how to install it on a Wix website really quickly. I've just set up a real basic free website, and it's going to look something, yours should look something like this. So Wix is really easy to do. Just go over here to settings and go to marketing integrations. Then go ahead and simply just go connect Facebook pixel here. And what you're going to do, it's going to be very similar to the Shopify one. You just connect to your Facebook. You'll have to probably sign into your Facebook page, select your business manager, all that sort of stuff. Just follow the prompts. It's very basic. I can't do it because I've just got the free basic website and it wants me to upgrade before I do it, which I'm not going to do because I don't use Wix at all. I'm just using this as an example. So if you have a Wix site, that's how you do it on a Wix website. If you have a Squarespace site, similar, you just come over here. This is what your home screen should basically look like. First, you want to just copy this if you haven't already. This is the Facebook base code. Come over to your Wix side, go down to Advanced, go to Code Injection, and you want to paste it in the header section. So there's your Facebook pixel. You want to paste it in the header section. This is very similar to WordPress. So when you're doing the WordPress one, it will say the header and footer section. You want to put it in the header section. So, and then go ahead and hit save. And what that will do is that will put the base code on all your pages. So it's not going to set up any standard events yet. And by standard events, I mean purchases, add to cart, stuff like that. What I'm going to do is in the next couple videos, whether it's the next video or the video after that, I'm going to show you how to set up standard events on your Wix site or your WordPress site or your Squarespace site. Shopify is very different. It does it pretty much automatically. I'm guessing Wix will do it automatically as well through that conversion API that they get you to log into. But Squarespace is very different, so is WordPress. So I'm going to pretty much be showing you how to set up those standard events on those websites if that is one of those websites you're running. So stay tuned for that one. That'll probably be in 2 videos time. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you get some value out of that. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to verify your domain. In Shopify, it pretty much does it automatically. I'm just going to briefly show you how to do it on WordPress. I also show you how to manually do it on Shopify as well, just in case it doesn't happen automatically. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and leave me a comment below if you have any questions. And I'll see you on the next video. Thanks, guys.